Stop 34 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to, excuse me, it makes us to stop to PHEEENEEX International Raceway, or as Charles or whoever says, PHEEENEEX. Yeah, it's the running of the excuse me. It's the running of the Subway Fresh Fit 500 as we are set for racing here today. On the pole, number 52, Alka-Seltzer Toyota. It's Seth Cole as the pole for today's event. First pole, I believe, this season. He'll start alongside the 24 DuPont NASCAR 2000 Chevrolet of Charles Sanford. He'll start alongside. Sky Commons, number 12, Ray Best's Ford, has the inside of the row number 2. The winner at Kansas this season, and he'll be starting alongside John Arndt, the 21 Citgo Ford. Nathan Hudson, the 33 Skull Bandit Chevrolet, number 33, has the inside of row number 3, and beside him, Quentin Moore, the 27 Kodiak Dodge. Then it's Trevor Reinhardt, the Brickyard 400 winner in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet number 3. Beside him, Kyle Matthews, the winner in Rockingham, the number 42 Meliella Chevrolet. Then it's Jesse Dalton, the number 11 Budweiser Ford, the winner at Talladega in the Amp Energy 500. And the Atlanta winner, Kyle Austin. Very strange way he won the race at Atlanta, but still a win nonetheless. He'll start outside of row number 5. Here comes command the fire of the engines here at PHEEENEEX.
Drivers, start your engines.
Man, in the fire of the engines, we can start racing here today on this 1 mile D-shaped oval. And this track can be kind of a calamity here at Phoenix, if you will. So we'll see what happens here. Seth Cole yet to win a race this season. At this time last season, he had a win at Sonoma. In season 13, that was the last time he had ever won. There to come the pace cars off the pit road. The green flag waves are underway here at Phoenix. Turn 2 has always been a trouble spot, and I'll say that Dougie Shears has spun in a 71. Oh! Johnny Gardner spins. There's Jonathan Zorlin. He spins. William Duncan in trouble again in a 7. He's had bad luck the last several races. Mike Becker got through. Jessica Shelton got through. And everybody getting loose trying to slow down. But Dylan Young, I think he got through right there in the 2 car. He was back in the points though. But Dougie Shears, he got off the wall coming out of turn number 2. And Tony Green in the 4, he spins and gets into Dougie Shears, and that cost Johnny Gardner and yeah, there's where Johnny got spun right there in the 6. And everybody goes in the inside lane there trying to figure out where, trying to play that game of where do I go when I get there. Ooh, Zorlin almost nailed Shelton. Oh my gosh, that would have been disastrous in Jessica's hopes for a 3rd championship right there. But he missed her, but it was golly. And folks, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't see it to the fact that I'm pulling for one driver. But you get into a point system, you like to have things played out fair, obviously. But oh my gosh, look at they were almost 5 wide right there in turns 1 and 2. Now I'm going to see how this happened. Yeah. Yeah, Nick Pericles, he got into Austin. And then Tony Green, he got hit by Dalton Day. Now, Johnny Gardner, he almost snuck through in the 6, and then he got spun. And that was a top 10 runner in the points right there. With Gardner, he was 6th in the points coming in. I mean, gosh, I want to see the far chase view on Jonathan Zorlin. That was nuts. Mike Becker's apparently he got through very well. There's where everybody spun right there. Now Gardner spins. Zorlin hits Gardner. Becker gets through well. Oh my gosh. But the race lead right now belongs to Seth Cole, the number 52 Alka-Seltzer Toyota for NSCRA Motorsports. Nathan Hudson and NSCRA Venture restarts second. Trevor Reinhardt, Jesse Dalton, and Sky Commons as the top 5 of the green flag winners are back underway here at Phoenix. Here comes Nathan Hudson on the inside. Trevor Reinhardt, we're trying to follow him. Hudson trying to lead. Sky Commons up to the high side. And Seth Cole way up in the high side of the track there. He gets almost off the wall. Hudson led the lap. So look and see who all's getting into trouble here coming down the backstretch. So far, so good. And whoa! Jesse Dalton about got into Trevor Reinhardt in the 3, and so you got a lot of 3s up front now. The 33 of Hudson and the 3 of Reinhardt. Paris Chevrolets there. There's Charles Sanford trying to go inside of Seth Cole. Austin Mongol trying to dive inside of Kyle Matthews for position. Mike Becker, who was number 2 in the points chase here, he's fallen back a little bit now. Now back to about the 37th spot as Tony Green and Trevor Reinhardt, or Tony Green and Johnny Gardner are back there. So 2 of the drivers in the top 10 in the points, both having trouble in the early going. Becker, who was 2nd in the points, Johnny Gardner, who was 6th in the points. Oh, and Ryan and Gardner about turned Mike Becker coming out of second turn, or turn out of turn number 4. Keep our eye on this battle right here. Becker in the Hot Wheels Dodge, Gardner in the Scour Campbell Tribute Ford. And Becker pulling away just a little bit there, but not far ahead of Becker is Jessica Shelton in the 35th position in the 9 car. Shelton with a few not so good runs there in the last few races, and that's been kind of hurting her in the points. Oh, Dylan Young and Mason Powers. Oh, they're rubbing there. Ryan Richards made a 3 wide. They rubbed coming out of turn number 4. And oh gosh, this is not going to end well. Everybody keeping it together at the moment right here as now Duncan goes to the high side. Shelton trying to go inside of Mason Powers for position. Seems like the low group is the place you want to go here on this track at Phoenix. And oh, spinner! Whoa! Daniel Vols. Oh, Mike Becker, 2nd in points. He's crashed. Dylan Poteet, he was 9th in the points. He's crashed. Vols is crashing to 10. Trevor Reinhardt, one race back to the start-finish line. Oh, Zed Weinstein in the 70. He's crashed. I could have swore I saw Dylan Young spin as well, and Shelton, I think, got through another one. She was I thought she was in the crash for sure. But that wasn't the story. It was, oh yeah, Voiles and Poteet. And Poteet had a good run coming out of turn number 4, spins Voiles out. And then Poteet's going to go up the track into Weinstein. Dylan Young had nowhere to go. Becker slams in the Voiles' car, and Gardner hits Becker. And I think Dylan Young came away with no scratch as far as came out as far as with no hit, but yeah, just a little scrape on the side. But the lead right now being held by Trevor Reinhardt in number 3, GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Leading him down, Nathan Hudson second, third is Seth Cole. Fourth is Charles Sanford, fifth Jesse Dalton, as we're back underway on lap number 19. 13 laps to go here at Phoenix, just past halfway. Trevor Reinhardt looking for a second win of the season. He wanted the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. Charles Sanford going inside of Seth Cole for third. Jesse Dalton, the winner at Talladega, the Amp Energy 500. Making a go of it here in the 11 car. And boy, power move on the inside for Jesse Dalton. But now he falls back just a little bit, but now it gains some momentum on the inside lane. And oh, Seth Cole, Charles Sanford are side by side. Oh, if that would have been the finish for the win, I'd have lost it. Oh, God. 3 wide, door handle to door handle. And now Sanford's still on the high side of Quentin Moore. Now John Arnton, 21, gets into it. As well as the 88 Colossal winner in Atlanta. And meantime, we now have a battle for the lead shaping here between Trevor Reinhardt and Nathan Hudson. The car he calls Starla in the 33 car. And normally his car would be named Sherman, by the way. However you pronounce it. But anyway, Paris Chevrolet is battling it out for the win, or for what could be the win here, as we approach 10 laps to go. And boy, Seth way up in the high side. And now Sky Cummins gets into that 12 car. And we're under yellow again here at Atlanta. Oh! I thought I saw Seth Cole almost get spun out. But the yellow flag flies, and I believe it's Keith Batson in 28. Along with Gene Sanford, I think. Maybe, I'm not so sure. Look at it again, see if it was those two. And it was Batson along with Gene Sanford in the 94. Let's look at it again here. Sanford in 94, I think she got stuffed in the wall by Jesse Henry, and then Keith Batson gets turned right there in the 28 here. I think he got turned by Matt McIntyre and plows into Gene's car. So once again, Yep, Matt McIntyre actually hit Keith Batson, and Batson full speed into Sanford's car, Gene Sanford that is, and how Trent Dunham did not crash was beyond me in that one car. He came within an eyelash of nailing Keith Batson on the 28. And I'm sure Trent's heart is up to his throat right now after that. But we're not done yet here at Atlanta, or here at Phoenix. Where the heck are we at? We're not done yet here at Phoenix, though. Pace car next on the pit road. We will have 6 laps to go when this race restarts. Trevor Reinhardt, Nathan Hudson, Jesse Dalton, John Arndt, and Quentin Moore, the top 5 of the green flag race. Again, we're back underway. Who's it going to be here in the Subway Fresh Fit 500? Hudson to the inside. Here comes Nathan Hudson, 33 to the inside of Trevor Reinhardt. Nathan's not yet won this season. He's last in points. And he would love to get that first win of the season. He won the last race he won. Was the night race at Bristol last season? Reinhardt barely led that lap by a bumper. But here comes Nathan Hudson. Jesse Dalton in 11 gets into it. Ford versus Chevrolet battling for the win here at Phoenix. Jesse Dalton in the 11. He backs off a little bit, but now makes a run at it. Hudson has the high side working to his advantage now. 4 laps to go. John Arndt, 21, gets into it. What a scramble this is going to be here at Phoenix. Jesse Dalton getting pushed by John Arndt. He'll take the lead. Jesse Dalton, car number 11. To the lead, looking for a second win of the season. Seth Cole gets into it in the 52. And now Nathan Hudson making another run at it. Oh, and the yellows waved again. Thanks for ruining the finish here, guys. And that's going to be the case here. Jesse Dalton's going to get the win here at Phoenix here for the second time this season. Oh, shoot. We'll see who it was that spun, though, but Jesse Dalton gets his second win of the season in the 11 car. And it was Dougie Shears and Trent Dunham who spun. And Trent gets into Dougie Shears. Shears spins at this point, backs her into the wall, and then he just tags Dunham with him. And Tony Green has nowhere to go but into Trent Dunham, and Trent getting bulldozed by Tony Green. And Shears, I'm sure, driving by, kind of giving Trent the finger, but... But whatever the reason, though, the win here goes to Jesse Dalton. His second one of the season, he won the Amp Energy 500 Talladega. Now pulls one off here in the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Second place will go to John Arndt. Third, Nathan Hudson. He was so close to getting the win. So is Trevor Reinhardt. Comes on fourth. He dominated the event, though. Seth Cole fifth. Sixth was Quentin Moore. Seventh, Kyle Austin. Eighth was Nick Pericles. Ninth, Austin Mongold. And 10th place to Charles Sanford. But the field rounding corner number 4, the number 11, Budweiser Ford Virginia Johnson Racing. Rounds to number 4. There it is. Jesse Dalton wins today at the Subway Fresh Fit 500 at Phoenix. There it is. And a big, big win for him. Average speed in the race, 78.504 miles an hour. Here, Jesse Dalton gets the win here today. 11th position was Sky Commons, 12th Trey Campbell, 13th Dalton Day, a good run for him. Kyle Matthews 14th, 15th Cody Lamas, Zach Flickinger 16th, 17th was Marty Johnson, Jesse Henry 18th, 19th Pichu London, Joshua Osborne who comes on 20th, Ryan Richards 21st, point leader Jessica Shelton 22nd, then Mason Power, Stephanie Gardner, William Duncan, Matt McIntyre, Joshua Collar, Dylan Young at the top 28. And there's the 3 cars out of the race here. Daniel Voles, Dylan Poteet, and Zed Weinstein, and Mike Becker out with a valve problem. But Becker had closed in on Shelton in the points after Atlanta, and that's not going to be the case here. May even lose second place with that there, but Jesse Dalton wins the race here today at PHEEENEEX as we head to Pensacola, Florida for the running of the Visit Pensacola Super Snowball 500. But Jessica Shelton still leads by 81 now over Cody Lamas. Pichu London is in third. Fourth, Mike Becker. Fifth is Kyle Matthews. Zach Flickinger moves up to sixth in the points. Seventh is Johnny Gardner. Dougie Shears, Quentin Moore, and Ryan Richards now the top 10 in the points. I'm looking to see how far back Quentin Moore is of Zach Flickinger. Flickinger 167 back in the leader. Quentin Moore's 206 back in the leader, so really not that far between Quentin Moore and Zach Flickinger for the Rookie of the Year standings. 39 points separating the two. As we said, Rookie of the Year points goes to the highest finishing rookie in the points in this series, so not that far away separating. Austin Mongol currently 20th in the points chase. Jesse Dalton's second win of the season only moves him up to the 22nd spot in the points, really. So a solid run for him in the points, really. But Matt McIntyre currently last in the points at the moment and 39th. But the next race on the tour will be at Five Flag Speedway, the Visit Pensacola Snowball 500 at Five Flag Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. Don't miss it.